I was born in Buenos Aires in Argentina and immigrated to Jerusalem. I was 5 years old. You're in a foreign country that you don't understand the language, you don't understand the culture. Most of all, you don't have money in the house. Brings lots of problems.
It was very hard for him in the beginning because he didn't know Hebrew. He didn't feel like he's a part of the Israeli society.
As I grew up, the years took me to all kinds of directions, and I met my wife and we started Yvel. Yvel is a high-end fine jewelry company that sells all over the world, and most of the people that work here are Jewish immigrants coming from maybe 20 different countries.
When we started the business and we felt that we need more people to come and work for us, he always asked me to look for an Ethiopian employees. And I didn't really understand why. Later on, I learned how important it was for him to give a chance to immigrants.
In Israel, the most vulnerable community among the Israeli immigrants are the Ethiopians, unfortunately. I understand the Ethiopians much more than any other immigrant group because I used to be an Ethiopian many years ago, simply because nobody gave me a chance, nobody gave me an opportunity. This is why I remembered that you have to reach out to the ones that need your help, that need your support. This is my tikkun olam, and this is what I believe that I should do, is to try to create a better environment, a better society for this country. This is why we decided to start by opening a school. The idea was to really train them and turn them all the way around from being supported by the State of Israel to become taxpayers by teaching them the skills to have a profession.
The name of the school, Megemeria, means in Amharic, the Ethiopian language, new beginning. And that's exactly what happens to the students in our school. They get a new beginning in their life. It's students in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, and we're the only place who gave them a real chance.
Daniel Sahalo is an amazing guy who went through the hardest, maybe, immigration from Ethiopia crossing the Sudani desert.
I made Aliyah in 1985 in Operation Moses to Israel. We left only with the basic needs and we started walking. Weeks of walking, mostly at night because it was less dangerous. After the 8 weeks of walking, we ended up in refugees camp, and over there we waited for 9 months in really bad conditions. People from the Jewish agency came into the camp with cattle trucks, and they drove us in the desert for a few hours. In the middle of nowhere there was a plane, and a nightmare of almost a year on the road was over in 4 hours flight straight to Israel. It was the first time that people left Africa in big numbers like that as free people and not slaves. And once we arrived to Israel, after the shock of seeing white Jews, we were welcomed with open arms. Everybody has the same level of training, and when they finish their studies, they get a diploma.
When I stood there in front of all the students on the first year, when we were giving the diplomas, I was looking at all the graduates. I think that was maybe one of the first time that I felt so proud being an Israeli citizen.
Those women used to be cleaning ladies in government offices around Jerusalem, and today they're creating.
This school is changing the lives not only of people, but it's starting to change the life of the community, because they are becoming the arrowhead of their community. So with the help of Orna, we opened for them a factory, and they started to manufacture their own collection.
It's beautiful to see how the students that are now working at the company, at Megemeria company, are designing by themselves
with the jewelry that they manufacture, we started to help them sell it.
When people buy our jewelry, that's how they become part of our story and our business.
And once they started to sell it, the proceeds for these pieces that were sold went 100% back to the school. So we turned the people from asking for money to doing business. That small little change changed everything in their lives.
כל הפריטים שלנו שעובדים, ממש אני אוהבת, כי כל העבודה שלנו שנותן לנו גאווה. שאנשים רואים את זה, איך עשיתם וזה.
זה יעזור לנו כל חיים, גם ילדים, כל זה ביטחון. זה מג'מריה תקלה.
Today, we're proud of making jewelry that express our history and our culture.
It's who they are, and this is why the Megemeria Collection is so meaningful, not only to them but to people that buy them, because I think that the people that buy their jewelry change their lives by providing them the opportunity to manufacture another piece. It's a joint venture. It's a partnership between the community, the Ethiopian community, us, the founders, the people who come and purchase a piece from them. This is a partnership between all of us.